Hi, Cancer. So I'm excited to do your reading. I know I said it would be up yesterday, so apologies for that. But super exciting announcement before I get started. I am starting to offer in-depth extended readings. So I'm trying it out this month. So if you guys want to check that out, go to the link below. It's a Vimeo link. And we'll be diving deep into each month. So it's like the icing on top of the cake, so to speak. So I'll be doing more of the writer deck, and that's where I'll be pulling the goddess cards and the oracle cards and the angel cards. So go ahead and check that out below. And of course, if you guys want to get a hold of me, go to my website or download the Instant Go app. It's free to download and cheaper than a full private reading. Okay, so you guys, Cancer, I wrote a couple things down before we get started because I want to pull, but I also want to give you a little bit of preempt. So I know you're going into January like it's already the 8th, right? So you're like, okay, everything is fine. Everything's going to be fine. And you're holding on tight to like, everything is fine. And you're not really looking at the things you need to resolve before everything can be fine. So we really need to dive deep into what the issues are that we need to resolve and why you're having those issues. So we can't just, start this new year. Like, I know you guys aren't necessarily doing the whole new year, new me thing, but you are doing something where you're like, okay, this is a new year, so I can be a better person, not a new person. You guys are trying to be a better person, which is good, and it's healthy that you're doing that. Let's see what the cards have to say before I talk anymore. But I just wanted to let you guys know that there's a reason why you're feeling like you're holding on so tight to everything is fine. We got to figure out what that is. And you guys, I think you already know. But, okay. The Sun and the Three of Swords. So this is a huge indication of exactly what I was just saying and how you guys are trying to mask the pain. You're trying to mask all your problems and say, oh my God, the sun, look, everything is perfect. Everything is great. It's a new year. I'm a better person. I'm not going to talk to these negative people. I'm not going to allow negativity into my life. I'm not going to be treated poorly. You're just masking the issue. You're not, I mean, it's good thoughts to have. Like, it's awesome to say, okay, I'm not going to deal with negative people, but there's another part of this where if you mask the pain, you're not really healing. So the swords in here, you guys are still hurt. You guys are still emotionally hurt, which is uncomfortable because as a Cancer, if you're walking around with emotional hurt all the time, you're gonna explode. You're gonna treat people the way you don't want to treat people. You're going to explode. You're gonna be more touchy. You're gonna be more angry, distant, which you don't want to be. So instead of masking this pain, let's try to actually heal it. Okay, Judgment card is out. Wow, look at that. When we talk about masking the pain, we just had the Judgment card fall out. So this is about letting go of past deep-rooted emotional issues. And it's about letting go of other people effing you over. It's about letting go of hanging on to grudges. So we do need to let go of grudges, Cancer. And then everything might be okay, for real. Because typically when the sun comes out in a tarot spread, it outweighs all the negative cards or whatever you want to call them. It outweighs them. And it says to me that there's a beautiful possibility of an outcome that you want, but I know that it's not fully there yet. So we can head into January the way that you wanted to originally and say, okay, I'm going to be a better person, yada, yada, but that's great. But you can't do that unless you actually let go of the grudges and you let go of the pain and the hurt and you actually don't hang on to any sadness or anger anymore. Okay, what's coming out here? I got a lot of cards. So I think, okay, that one wants to come out and that one. What do we got? Okay, Knight of Swords in reverse and beautiful. The Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. So let's go with this. Knight of Swords in reverse. That's funny because the Knight of Swords, as you know, moves at a very quick pace, moves at a very sharp, fast, not even thinking about it, just charging forward pace, right? So we're actually slowing down. If we have someone that is a air sign in your life, they're actually gonna flip themselves on their back and start to slow down and not charge at you anymore. And that comes from you. That comes from your ability to tell them to stop. You need to stop them in their tracks. Because what happens when this horse gets, unfortunately, knocked down? It has to stop. And therefore, that man has to stop as well. This air sign that has either caused you pain or discomfort or something. They've done something to you. But that comes from you stopping it with your ease and your delicate approach. And when it comes to money and finances, you need to take control and be in charge of those things. Because if this person, this air sign, or fire sign for that matter, if they're in control of the finances, then you can't really move on this year the way that you wanted to. So you need to take control of your finances. Don't let anybody else run them or tell you how to run them. And the Empress is coming out. That's beautiful. The Three of Cups, beautiful. So we have a lot of beautiful cards here, Cancer. Things can look up. So the Empress, if you are in a relationship right now and if this person is communicating well with you and you're looking to start a family, then that's good. Abundance and fertility. So if you're looking to get pregnant right now, that looks awesome. If you're not, then just be careful with that. So look out for yourself. But look how beautiful and joyous and happy this situation is. But we have to move through the pain in order to get to the other side. The Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, the Three of Cups, celebration. There's so many good things that are going to happen for you, Cancer, and everything will be okay. Like you're coming into this year, everything's fine, everything's fine. Everything will be genuinely fine. As soon as you knock this person on their ass, as soon as you say, okay, no more pain, no more grudges. I gotta let go of the past. It is what it is, and now I'm moving forward into a beautiful, bright future. And I want to dig more into these cards when we're, oh yeah, okay. So I'll dig more into this in the in-depth reading, and we'll talk a little bit more about career stuff and possibly more, oh God, relationship stuff. I know you guys are like, oh, please, you guys need some answers. I know, I get it. But what I can tell you for sure is that there's a reason the Three of Swords is coming out. You have 3 threes here. 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups, and the Empress is 3. So there's a big sequence of 3 in your life happening. So things are happening like possibly 3 steps forward and 1 step back, or it's happening in a sequence of 3s, like 3 is your lucky number. 3 is your number to say, okay, the 3rd relationship, the 3rd time I'm trying for a child, the 3rd career choice that I'm making, the 3rd time I'm moving. So there's sequence of 3s that could be very positive for you. They do look very positive for you. So the sun will come out, I promise, bottom line. And let go of those grudges. And I'll tell you a way to do that in the in-depth reading. So I'll see you guys next month, or I'll see you in the Vimeo video. And I love you, Cancers. You're beautiful. You're goddesses. And I'm so happy to be able to talk with you guys every month. All right. Bye, guys.